why does everyone miss this in Indonesian politics? Everyone's always busy asking, what will President Prabowo do next? Will the government change its key policies? But hardly anyone is asking, what's really happening in Parliament? And if you're not watching it, you're only getting half of the political picture. I hear it from clients all the time. They assume all big decisions happen in the palace, so their questions stay there. But they almost never ask, what's going on in Parliament? What bills are moving forward? Who's backing them? And how debates are shaping future laws? And that's where they're missing some of the most important signals in Indonesian politics. DPR makes laws, but they do much more. They also oversee entire sectors like energy, mining, health, telecom, and they can summon ministers, hold hearings that can influence sectors, and push for decisions that could impact business directly. And of course, oversight is only part of it. DPR is also where the laws are shaped long before they're passed. And if you know where to look, you can get early intel straight from the legislative body Baleg, which drafts and reviews bills, and from other groups in DPR that look at proposals before they hit the headlines. And then there's the Prolegnas, the National Legislative Program. It's the DPR's to-do list of priority bills. And if you track it, you can tell which laws have momentum and which ones are stuck. Bills don't move through DPR automatically. There are multiple stages, and unless you know how to follow them, you'll miss where the real changes happen. So if you're only watching the final DPR plenary session where the bill is passed, you're already too late and can be caught off guard. And this is key. Inside of DPR are 13 commissions. They don't just work on laws, they influence budgets, negotiate policies, and make big calls over the sectors that they oversee. For example, Commission 7 worked on the renewable energy bill and pushed for incentives for green energy projects. If you're in manufacturing, mining, or power, you'll be affected by those changes. Commission 1 worked on the personal data protection law, which set rules for how companies can handle customer data and set penalties for misuse. And this is super important if you're a tech company. This is where most of the real lawmaking happens. Commissions can rewrite bills, stall them for months, or even fast-track them. It's where amendments are made, deals are struck, and where the key decisions happen long before the final vote. Now, the heads of the commissions are super influential, but the deputy heads are also key. Each commission has around 3 deputies, often with deep knowledge and wide networks. And commission heads are chosen through party deals, and deputy positions are spread across parties, which gives you a clearer picture of the political terrain. If you want the full picture of Indonesian politics and how it shapes business, following only the government is like reading half of a report and thinking you have the whole story. The other half, the part that shapes laws, budgets, and oversight, is the DPR. Miss it and you're flying blind, so you better start understanding how DPR works and follow it closely.